Hello, I'm Francine Kaufman. I'm the Chief Medical Officer at Senseonics, and my co-authors of the poster are also members of Senseonics. And this is a discussion about a post-approval registry that was conducted outside the United States in 534 sites in Europe and South Africa, and it involved 3,000 patients, where we looked at over a number of year time period the safety advantages of the Eversense system that is produced by Senseonics. So the data was collected from June 2016 to August of 2018, and in these over 3,000 patients, we implanted 5,400 sensors. And we were really looking at safety issues, and I can show you that the adverse events are listed here. In fact, we had no serious adverse events that were related to the device or to the implantation procedure. So the Eversense system is an implantable sensor that either lasts 90 days, which is its duration in the United States and was at the beginning of the release in Europe and South Africa. And now in those areas, we have a 180-day sensor. The sensor is implanted in a brief office procedure under local anesthesia. After implantation, the incision, the very small incision, is closed with steri-strips, and then a transmitter is worn over the sensor, and all the calculations are done in the transmitter, and then the glucose information is sent to the smartphone. So again, this is a safety registry after approval in Europe and South Africa, looking at these 3,000 patients over a number of years. And you can see that the adverse events, the most common one was a local site infection that for the most part was either treated with oral antibiotics or no antibiotics at all, and some of the sensors needed to be removed as a result of the infection. So in these 3,000 patients, these 5,000 sensors, we had 31 episodes of site infection. And if we look at just over the number of patients, that's less than 1% of the patients experience that with either the insertion or the removal of the sensor. In addition, the next most common adverse event was that the physician could not extract the sensor in the first attempt. That occurred in 24 subjects. Again, less than 1%, about 0.76% of the patients experienced that. The next most common was adhesive patch irritation in 20 patients, so 0.66%. And of course, this is much less in the transcutaneous sensors. And this is due to a silicone-based adhesive for the transmitter that's worn over the sensor. And then just a few other adverse events: prolonged wound healing, some redness, some bruising, some discoloration, and all at very, very low frequency. So in conclusion, our registry in Europe and South Africa providing real-world evidence shows a very low rate of issues associated with the procedure and with the sensor itself, and therefore we feel the system is safe overall across multiple cycles of sensor use. Thank you very much.